to Nerdy Jersey. I'm your host, Greedy Pete. I got another unboxing video for y'all today. This one's going to be a little bit different because obviously, as you can see, I'm in my car, I'm driving around. Today's going to be the second Food Stamps figure in my collection, which is Demonio, and it is kind of like a demon variant or a ghost variant, like a grayed out variant with like red swords and shit like that. I picked up this figure for, I believe, $140. You know what I'm saying? It's a die-cast resin figure. But again, these Food Stamps figures are dope as hell, but they're not your traditional action figures that like you play with as a kid. That's why on the box, I believe it says like 16 and up or something like that. Because you gotta have somewhat of a mature mind state to know like this is really a display piece. You know what I'm saying? You set it up to look cool and, you know what I'm saying, on display, and you leave it there. And part of that is because since they're die-cast resin, they are fragile, okay? I can attest to that myself. Anyway, let's get into the unboxing footage real quick. Let's show you this thing. Alright, so here we go. Now, before we start with that, when I got the figure, it came with a note. So it says, fragile, please note. Fit sword in figure's hand. Separate the two parts of the sword first. Don't force the sword in the backpack. It can break. Thank you, Rios. So, alright, I'm gonna definitely take that into account. So this is the box art, right? This is the front. The top has a number 2 on it. Again, probably because this was the second figure in the line. This is the back. Silhouette of the figure with some detail points you can't really see because it's gray lettering on gray background, but that's alright. On this side is the bottom. I believe this is maybe the second colorway of this figure. It's not the original, but that's fine. I like this one. So this is the character description. Just like with Screwface, this one has character description on the side here. It says, Demonio, also known as the Dark Side Kid, is an urban legend around the neighborhood. Demonio is thought of as a monster whose name is whispered to the ears of misguided children from the hood. It is said that the act of just muttering his name will ensure absolute pain and death. There have been sightings of the Dark Side Kid near the bowels of an abandoned building at the edge of the forgotten section of the Bronx. Demonio is in fact real, and he uses the night as his cloak and his killing god swords as his weapons. Demonio sprints in silence, and the only way to know he is preying on you is through the emerging stench of sulfur and blood. Those that get to recognize the scent of blood also realize that the blood is in fact their own. Pretty scary. So, there's no tape holding this down, so I don't need my razor. So I will just flip this right around back to the front and start pulling off the top. Okay. Alright, so we got a piece of foam on top here. So the first piece I'm pulling out, this seems like a changeable portrait, changeable head. Got the Hanya mask. That's the side from it. I believe this would be the sword in question in the note. Let's see. Gotta twist it up like a joint or something. Let's see. So this is the sword. I'm not sure what he means by pull the two pieces of the sword apart, but we'll get to that later. So let's pull out the main figure here. Here we go. Wow, look at that. I like it. Cool. Okay, so that's how the head just comes right out. Pop that right in and out. Almost feels a little loose, but I'm sure it'll be alright. Again, this is not your typical toy. This isn't something that like you should really like let a little kid play with. This is, you know, something to put on display and just chill and look good. So it seems like the sword can go right in here in the backpack. You said not to push it in too hard because it can break. So I don't even think I'm going to try that. Let's see. So, alright. That's how the sword goes in the hand. Pretty simple. That's what he looks like with the hollow. Pretty cool. Alright, so as you can see, it's a really dope figure. Rios definitely, you know what I'm saying, puts quality work out every time he puts out a new figure and shit. Go check him out, foostamps.com, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram and all those other platforms that he's on. He's got, you know, definitely got other products on his website for sale. Now, the figure is dope, and I don't have a problem with it being a display piece. But the thing is, you gotta be careful with these figures, bro, because they can break pretty fucking easily. That's not saying anything about the quality of the figure or anything like that. That's just one of the drawbacks from buying a die-cast resin figure like this. It is fragile. You have to be careful. You know what I mean? Other than that, it's a dope-ass figure. Food Stamps is a dope-ass line. I have a decent amount of them, and I will be doing unboxings for the rest of them as soon as I can, you know, get them edited and put them out on YouTube. That being the case, let me know what you think of this figure and this video. Comment below, like, subscribe, share, all that stuff, and I'll see y'all in the next video, alright?